Hey, one of the things that we talk about a lot with clients is we talk about getting to that next level. This is something that we hear every day. And many clients want to get to that proverbial next level. They want to jump forward and jump into a higher level of income or a higher level of success or even a higher level of happiness in their business. And we see this all the time. I've seen this within myself. For 12, 15, 20 years in business, and I'm still seeing it to this very day, but we want to get to this next level. So what I want to do is I want to share just maybe 3 or 4 really good insights that I've picked up along the way as far as getting to that next level and how to sort of break through and get there. So one of the things that is really common with people is just the length of their thinking, short-term versus long-term thinking, especially getting to the next level. And as entrepreneurs, we're not very patient type of people. We like things and we like it fast. We like results now, and we live in this microwave instant gratification type of society where everything is fast and sped up and speed, and there's a lot of choppy attention stuff in the media with commercials and television and YouTube and social media is fast and everything's really sped up. So as our brains are starting to become more and more conditioned to this sped up lifestyle that we're living in, what is happening is we're starting to not think long term, and we think everything in the moment. And when it comes to getting to a higher level of success in your business or achievement or happiness, it does require a little bit of long-term thinking, especially if you've been in business for a while. So if you're somebody who's been doing this for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and you've been stuck at the same level, let's say you've been stuck at $500,000 a year, and you don't know why, and you want to get to this $1 million level or this $10 million level, whatever. In order to do that, you have to change what you're currently doing and do things differently to get there, correct? Well, the problem that we run into is we're so busy maintaining our current lives that it's hard to put in the extra diligence to achieve this new thing. So let's say, for example, I've always been someone who targeted financial advisors, and I've been marketing to financial advisors for 10 years, and financial advisors are my clients, and I'm used to them, they're used to me, and I know how they think, and I know what they say, I know the lingo, I know what keeps them up late at night, I know what their problems are and all that. And then all of a sudden, I don't want to do financial, advisors anymore. I'm kind of tired of them, they're tired of me, and the grass is greener, which we'll talk about in a minute. On the other side, I want to go after attorneys now. And so I started focusing on attorneys, and then a month or 2 months later, I get frustrated because I'm not able to crack that code and start bringing in the windfalls of success rapidly that I want as an entrepreneur. So then I end up kind of giving up on that and snapping back to my financial advisor market, which I'm tired of, right? Not really, but I'm saying as an example. So that's what keeps us where we're at, is we're not thinking long term, we're thinking short term. We're thinking we want instant results right now, and if we don't get them, we kind of give up on this new market. We just stay stuck where we currently are, doing the same old that we've been doing for who knows how long. So in order to get over that, I want to give you so first of all, the first tip here is to think long term, really. Instead of short term, think long term. If you've been used to a certain market, let's say you have a list, like I have a big list of internet marketers, people looking to make money online, and if I want to go after, attorneys, it's going to take a little bit of time for me to build a market, build a reputation, figure out what that customer wants, doesn't want, what that customer likes, doesn't like, what keeps that client up at night, and really getting to understand how to best serve and help that client. And sometimes that can take a while, like 3 months, right? Which is nothing in business, but to us as entrepreneurs, it can be an eternity. So the next thing I want to talk about is the grass is greener. As entrepreneurs, we're always looking for where the grass is greener, and I'm certainly guilty of this myself. I'm always looking for, better, and that's just kind of part of life, right? We're always looking for this better business, this better client, this better service to provide, this better product to market, this better hook, this better angle, this better sales letter, this better marketplace, better everything, and better house, better city, better neighborhood, better car. So we're always like that. We're always looking for where the grass is greener. And I want you to know that a lot of times, where you stand right now, the grass is actually the greenest, because you have a market and you have a customer and you have cash flow that's coming in, and you have a business and you have a reputation or status in the marketplace, or you have a service that you deliver that works, or you have a product that's very valuable already. You already know your customer really well. You know how to speak their language. You know how to write copy that's really compelling to them. You know how to create products and services and offers and content that really appeal to that particular customer that you're after, that you've been working on for who knows how long. And then you all of a sudden think, well, this other grass is greener over here. I'm kind of tired of those clients. And you kind of start to look down at them a little bit, thinking that, well, they're not good enough. I've outgrown my area, my territory. I need a bigger territory now, or a better territory. I need higher end clients, and that's all part of the game. But understand that where you currently stand, the grass is probably the greenest right now. That's probably your lowest hanging fruit for the most cash flow you can generate. It's what you know best. And maybe all it takes is just shifting the way you look at your current market and changing things around and getting re-inspired to over-deliver for that market and take that market to another level. Now, let's say you do want to go to where the grass is greener, and you do want to elevate yourself, and you want to elevate the clients that you're going after. Instead of maybe helping people that are brand new, maybe you want to help people and serve people who make millions of dollars already online because they can afford to pay you more. They're more likely to take action and all those types of things. Well, let me be the first to tell you that when you do get into that higher elevated client base, they do a lot of the same things as the old client base. It's the same thing. A human being is a human being no matter where you go. Just because someone already makes $1 million or $10 million doesn't make them that much better or any different than the people that are just getting started. They still have the same flaws. They're still broken. They still, lack taking action and all that, just the same. So understand that, long-term thinking, the grass is greener, where you currently stand right now, all of that really matters as far as getting to that next level. Maybe getting to the next level is just looking at your current market in just a different angle and a different light than you've ever looked at them before. And start thinking of how you can elevate your game to them. Now, one more thing. You're hearing me and maybe you're thinking, yeah, this is all great, but I still want to hire a client. I still want to take myself to a higher level. And this is all good, and this is good insights, but I really want to go after where that grass is greener. And I understand that because I'm exactly the same way. This is my advice to you. Wherever you currently stand right now, treat it as your day job. And then think of this next thing that you want as your side business, your part-time business that's going to eventually help you quit that day job. See, when I first started, I had a day job. And on the side, at nights and weekends, I would work on my internet marketing business because one day I had the dream that I would be able to quit that day job and be able to run my own business from home and work from my pajamas at my kitchen table and not have to fight traffic and co-workers and bosses and all that, and just work for myself. I really wanted to do that, and it was such a driving passion for me that I had my day job, which was 40, 50 hours a week, but at nights and weekends and vacations and holidays, I would work on my internet marketing business. Well, what I'm telling you is have long-term thinking, and whatever it is you currently do, maybe it is a day job, or maybe it is your current business and its current status and way it is. If you want to take your business to a different level and a higher level, then treat the higher level as your dream to quit your current day job. So on the side, because here's what happens. We often are not able to take that quantum leap and get to that next level and attract that new market because we're so busy with our current stuff, our day-to-day activity, our day-to-day, and that's enough. When you mix in family and kids and all that, that's enough to really make it difficult to get to that next level. But if you take your dream and your focus and you treat it like a part-time gig, like something you want to do to eventually quit your day job, then it starts to work out, and you start to think of it in a more of a long-term perspective as opposed to, I need this to happen next week so I can quit that and start this new thing. So that's my advice to you. And we're all trying to get to the next level, and that's great. That's healthy. That's good for you in business. And there's a lot of things that get you to that next level. And I just wanted to share with you a few insights that popped in my mind, and share that with you so you can get yourself moving to the next level. So this is Eric Louviere. Appreciate you being on this video, and we'll see you next time.